Hi 413, Mr. P here. We're going to do some work on Measure today. Hopefully you've already looked at the BBC bite-sized videos, which are excellent and give you a really good introduction. I just want to take it a little bit further. Hopefully we'll do a little bit more of revision, because hopefully you've done this before, and we'll have a little bit of fun. We'll play a bit of a game, maybe even a bit of a competition with some folks at home if that's possible. But what is Measure? Well, Measure for me talks about length, distance and height. They're all the same thing. So length talks about how long something is. Distance would talk about how far it might be from one point to another. It could be how far is it from Glasgow to London. And height is how tall something is. So how tall your teacher is, or how tall you are, or how tall your house is, or how tall the Empire State Building might be. They're all about distance, and it's just the type of things that they're measured in. We'll come to more of that a little bit later on. Now, some of you might be a little bit worried that you don't have something to measure with. Don't worry about it. You don't always need a ruler. Okay, I've got this little 15 centimetre ruler here. It's upside down. I'll turn it round. You can see that it's Erin's ruler, and you can see that it goes from 0 to 15 centimetres. But you don't always need a ruler to be able to measure something. I've said here that 1 centimetre is about the width of your finger. Okay, so if you don't have a ruler, you can remember that 1 centimetre is about the width of your finger. So 10 centimetres, then that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 10 finger widths. It doesn't have to be exact, it's just to give you an idea. Now, it says here, there are 100 centimetres in 1 metre. Think of the metre sticks that we have in school. Now, I don't have a metre stick at home, but what I do have, and maybe some of you also might have at home, is one of these. Now I'm going to pick the camera up, so apologies for my dodgy camera work, but here we go. This is a measuring tape, and what you can see here, it starts at 1 centimetre and goes all the way up to 100 centimetres, which you can see just there. Now 100 centimetres is about the length. You're going to look at my feet. There's my foot there. Left foot waving at you, is about the length for me, for an adult, a fully grown adult, about 1 step. It might be a little bit more for you, but that is 1 metre. So you might want to take a big step. It's quite a decent sized step for me, but that is 1 metre. Okay, so that's another way you can measure, by using a measuring tape. Okay, so some people might have them at home in your toolbox. That's a great thing to help you. Okay, hopefully watching the videos on the BBC website and looking at this has given you an idea of how you can measure things. Okay, so I want us to now have a little bit of a measuring challenge, and we're going to do that by doing a little bit of an estimating challenge. Okay, so let's take that out, put this in. Okay, an estimating challenge. Okay, I want you to find a selection of items of different sizes, which are different lengths. Okay, something that you're able to measure the length of. Now, I want you to make a table. So here's my table that I've made. And I've got a table in my table. So my first item is the table that I am working on at the moment. I'm going to think about doing the hall in my house. A tablet, it could be an iPad, it could be a Kindle, it could be a laptop computer, it could be anything at all. I've thought I might do my toothbrush. My driveway, I'm going to go and measure that. I might try and measure the length of my back garden. I'm going to see if I can get Joyce to lie down, and I'm going to measure her. Obviously I like playing my guitar, so I'm going to measure the length of that. My phone and my new TV, which I've got. Okay, I want you to get things that are different sizes, because I want you to be able to tell me what you would normally measure them in. For example, I've said here for my garden, I'm going to measure that in steps or in metres. I wouldn't go out and measure my entire garden in fingertips, because I would be there for quite a long time. So I would be measuring that in big steps, okay? For your tablet or your phone, so let's see, oh, I'm using my phone at the moment. I think I might have there's one there, hang on. So here is my iPad. So I might want to measure that in finger widths. Okay, that would make more sense. Or here's a phone, an old phone. I would definitely want to measure that in finger widths. Okay, that's in centimeters. Okay, and I would want to estimate that. So once you've decided, you can pick as many items as you want. Try and get at least 10, 20 would be great, and write down your estimate. So I've estimated that my table is 2 steps long, or about 2 meters long. I think my tablet here is about 25 centimeters long. Okay, my driveway I haven't really thought about yet. So do that if you can. If you can get someone at home to make it a competition, so you write down your estimate and get them to write down their estimate, and then actually go and measure it and figure out who got closest, okay? So you get, if you're the closest, you get 1 point, and if the other person is the closest, they get 1 point. So a little bit of fun, and it'll hopefully then get us thinking about the distance and length and height of different things. You could use a door if you wanted. Of course, they don't have to be all lying on the ground. It could be a sofa, it could be anything at all. Have a bit of fun with it, do a little bit of estimating, and get comfortable measuring. If you do make one and you're finished with it, you can go into another one. Remember, you can always pause this video and go back over things at any time. I hope this helps, folks. I'm looking forward to hearing and seeing your tables. All the best. Speak to you soon.